What are you doing here?
It's not what it looks like.
It looks a lot like unlawful entry. And it looks like you're under arrest.
You two are always huddled together whispering. I want to know what it's about.
We're just talking about a mutual friend from our past.
Stop lying to me, Mommy. We were almost killed in Puerto Rico, all because of Manuel Santi's money. Now, I want to know, why did my palm print open the Santi bank vault? How am I connected to Manuel Santi? Tell me.
Hello, Blair. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Todd?
You want me to sign that, giving you sole custody of Ace, because you think you're gonna lose in court today.
I am not going to lose. I'm just trying to save you from a
I am not
ordeal,
signing
Kelly.
anything. If I do, I know I will never see my son again. I will see you in court. Get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna destroy you in the courtroom, okay? You're gonna lose the kid one way or another. Even if the unthinkable happened, even if the judge ruled in your favor, I would just tell everyone how and where you got Ace, and they would take him away from you so fast.
Yeah, I don't think you'd do that, because then you'd lose him too.
You just don't get it, do you, Kelly? I will do whatever I have to keep Ace away from you.
I'm under arrest? Windows closed. Door hasn't been jamming. I don't see any signs of unlawful entry. Do you, Detective?
Oh, this is rich. I gotta hear this one. How'd you get in here?
I'm the new maid. I have a key.
And I'm the pool man. Try again.
Antonio's family.
Oh. You break into all your family members' homes?
Well, I wanted to talk to him. And I stopped by. The door was unlocked. It was practically hanging wide open.
Door? This door was wide open? Funny, that doesn't sound like Antonio at all, especially after everything went down in Puerto Rico.
Exactly. So I just had to make sure that he and Jessica were all right. I just wanted to check things out.
You thought maybe they'd been locked in a drawer.
I was looking for a pencil and a piece of paper. Write him a note. Let him know I stopped by and to tell them to be more careful about locking up when they leave. I care about him.
Oh. Yeah. You know, I'm betting if I look in your purse, I'm gonna find a really, really good set of lockpicks.
No, you might. But if you're anything like me, you're gonna find everything but the thing you're looking for.
Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm, it is. You always this suspicious of people, Lieutenant?
Not all people.
So I'm special.
Very special.
Oh, by the way, how's that murder investigation going? Padilla's guy?
What the hell? You want to grab a cup of coffee? I'll fill you in.
When's the big day?
I haven't set a date yet.
What are you waiting for?
Well,
You and Antonio probably can't wait to get married.
absolutely. Yeah, I know I want to spend the rest of my life with him. And I'm pretty sure he feels the same way. But you know weddings. They take over your whole life, planning them, really. There's flowers, arrangements to buy, and then I have to pick a dress, and then there's fittings for the dress. And, well, I just got into the journalism program at LU, the graduate journalism program, and it's gonna be really demanding. Well, Antonio, work has been kind of complicated with him lately. He's just been so busy.
Jessica, what's wrong?
Mijo, the secret is we're as much in the dark as you are about why you were the only one who could access Manny's filthy money.
And you? What about you?
I wish I could help you.
Then do. For God's sake, Mommy. We were almost killed. How could you have such little respect for my life or yours?
You know how much I love you. I would do anything for you. But there's nothing that I could tell you to help you.
You can. Yes, you can. And so can you. Both of you. I got a feeling that I'm right in the middle of this. That's why I was the only one that could access Manuel Santi's $100 million. For God's sake, don't I have a right to know?
Not any secret!
Just tell me what I need to know!
Hi, Helena.
I'm not gonna stop. It's not ending here. I'm not gonna stop till I know the truth. Angelina! Don't go, please. Please. If I came on too strongly, I didn't mean to scare you. Sometimes I don't realize how angry I can get. I need your help. Estoy tratando de proteger mi familia, Angelina, por favor. Stay. Talk to me.
When I called you, you said you didn't want to come to this custody hearing, that you did not want to.
Well, I changed my mind. What are you here for, really? You here to see Kevin lose custody of Ace?
He's already lost Craze, and he's lost the mansion. He's on quite a roll. You?
I want to support Kelly. She is in trouble, Todd, and she is barely holding it together.
Yeah. Kevin will probably use that against her, too. He'll do anything he can to make sure that she loses that baby.
You stay away from my son. You stay away from me. Get out.
Kelly,
Dorian!
you can't stop.
Dorian!
Okay?
What is it? Kevin, what are you doing here? Get out of this house. Kevin, you have to leave now. How dare you sneak into our home? He threatened me. He threatened to take Ace away from me, and he won't leave. What?
I was just trying to work out a custody agreement for Ace before the hearing. It's gonna be very hard on Kelly, especially since she's already halfway around the bend.
Get out. Yes, out.
All right. I'm sorry we couldn't work out a deal.
You should
really
not be here, Kevin, and
Yeah.
you know that.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I told you I was going to testify for Kelly. You know, maybe you should reconsider this whole hearing.
No, we need to talk about this.
You know what? At this point, there's not much to say. And you need to leave.
Excuse me?
You better believe that the judge is going to hear about this. Now go before you make this any harder on yourself.
You'll see that I'm right.
Are you all right, Kelly? Kelly? Answer me, sweetheart. Are you all right?
You're strong, honey. You're as strong as they come. Don't let Kevin do anything to undermine you.
He scared me. He was suddenly just there.
What he did is unacceptable. And when the judge hears about this, he's going to start off with one strike against him.
I can't believe he tried to pull that. And Blair was right. He is so selfish.
Just wish Blair wasn't so angry.
Yes, I'm very disappointed in her, but don't think about Blair. Doesn't matter, okay? Because you've got me, you've got Evangeline, and you've got Duke here. Kevin's own son is on your side. Oh, there's no doubt about it. The judge is going to rule in your favor.
Where's Ace?
He's upstairs with the nanny.
I need to see him. I need to be with him. He needs me.
What we need to do is get to the courthouse, because the sooner we get this hearing behind us, the sooner you can enjoy your son and not have to worry about him being taken away.
You are so right about that, right? She needs to focus. She needs to concentrate right now on the hearing.
Exactly.
And that's all.
Thank you.
Just,
Thank you, Dorian.
Yeah, give it her best effort. You can do this, right, Kelly?
Kelly, we need to know now, because when this hearing starts, it's going to be too late to back out.
I can do it.
Hey, Kev. I'm surprised you two were able to tear yourselves away from your new home.
Look, if you'll just back off Kelly and give her custody of Ace, we'll give the mansion back.
Like hell.
Todd, just shut up, all right?
You two are quite a pair. You really do deserve each other. Maybe.
Look, I know how you feel about us, but why are you taking it out on Kelly?
Look, I don't have to bargain with you, Blair. I'm going to get my grandfather's mansion back. It's my next court date, and I'll win that one just like I'm going to win this one.
Don't bet on it. It's my child you're fighting for custody over, isn't it? That's what you're going to tell the court.
Todd, we all know that the baby is not yours. The baby is not yours either, Kevin. And why are you doing this to Kelly?
Well, Kelly's not the baby's biological mother.
Kelly is the only mother that baby has known, and she loves him.
Well, I'm the only father that baby knows, and I love him too.
Really?
I don't have to explain myself to you. The fact is, Kelly's not fit to raise a child.
How's that all about?
Look, I'm trying to save Kelly from...
No, we're not going to give anything to that son of a... Now, he's lost. He's losing everything, bit by bit. I'm going to see to it.
Would you stop
Today it's...
it? Stop it. You and Kevin are both egomaniacs. This isn't about you, Todd. This is about a baby here. Don't you see that?
It's coming to you.
How we doing on that coffee, Miss?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's coming.
It's okay. It's good service here. It's good.
So, no progress on the Octavia Vigil case, huh?
Way to snag.
Oh, what a shame.
It's funny, though. Whenever your name comes up in the investigation, the next street's always a dead end. Thank you.
I already told you. I'm not with the Santi family.
Whatever. I'll give you this. You're good at covering your tracks. And in the end, I'm sure you'll get everything you deserve.
So why do you keep hounding me?
Just bored. Finally finished reading that book I started, and there's nothing but reruns on TV. By the way, who were the two guys at the construction site with you last night?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. Your two friends at the construction site. Just who were they?
I wasn't at any construction site last night.
Yeah, you were. And I think I know what you were talking about.
Forgive me if my asking about your engagement upset you.
No, I didn't. It's just everything that's been happening over the past couple months. I guess it just all hit me. I mean, I almost lost my mother, and Antonio. It's like every time he leaves the house, even if it's just to go for a cup of coffee or to take Jamie to the sitter, I'm so scared it's the last time I'm ever going to see him again. He almost died in Puerto Rico.
But he didn't. And your mother's recovery is going extremely well, from what I've been told. As for Antonio, he's smart. He's excellent at what he does. And he loves you and his daughter far too much to let anything happen to him.
I know. I get that. It's just... He's obsessed with this bringing down the Santi organization, and he's not thinking clearly at all. And it's like he's not going to stop, no matter how much danger he puts himself in.
Have the two of you spoken about this? Have you told him how afraid you are?
Only about 1,000,000 times. But we had a really great talk when he got back from Puerto Rico. We really opened up to each other. We were really honest, and I don't know, it felt that we were on the same page about things.
So what happened?
He started shutting me out again. He kept on putting himself in danger no matter how many times I begged him not to, and he won't even listen. It's like he doesn't even care.
You're not only afraid for Antonio, you're angry at him. Aren't you?
Estoy tratando de proteger a mi mamá. Angelina, those men in Puerto Rico, they would have shot her and me without a second thought. The man calling the shots, he's still out there. El Tiburón. With my uncle's money, he can rebuild the Santi organization. That would mean a lot of trouble for all of us, Tico and Sonia included.
What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
You and Mommy, you're keeping a secret. I think it involves me and the Santis somehow.
No. There is no
Please,
secret.
it may help corner El Tiburón. Prevent him from coming to power. Por favor, Angelina, help me put him behind bars so that he can't hurt anyone ever again.
Antonio, believe me, if I could help you, I would.
There's something you've been wanting to tell me, Angelina.
No.
Angelina, if you know something about the Santis, anything, if you're keeping a secret, Angelina, you could be in danger too. Please, I swear on my life, I will protect you, but you need to tell me. Are Tico and Sonia involved? Are they connected to El Tiburón?
Kelly, be brave. Just stick to the kind of answers we practiced a few days ago. You'll be fine.
Kelly! What are you doing here?
I came to stand by you. We're family. We should be together in times like these. Although I don't know if I'll forgive you for dragging Todd into this mess that you've created, but I don't want you to lose your little boy. I know what that feels like. No one should have to endure that. Thank you.
We're on your side, Kelly. We'll make sure Kevin loses it all.
Todd, this isn't about Kevin. This is about a little boy who needs to be with his mother.
You doing okay, Kelly?
Yeah, I am now.
Why don't we go sit, okay?
Yeah, okay. Oh, she must be terrified.
Yeah, it's terrifying for everybody. Justice stinks, remember?
I can't believe you're doing this to me, dude. Dad, don't you think I at least deserve a chance to tell my side? People fill your head with lies about me, and you take it as the truth. Trust me, this custody battle is not as simple as you think.
Seems pretty simple to me. He shouldn't be without his mother.
All rise. The family court of Lantano County is now in session. Judge Gail Hernandez presiding.
Be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are convened to hear evidence in the matter of the custody of Asa Buchanan II. I see that all parties are present with their attorneys, so let's begin. Mr. Emerson, are you ready to make your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor, I am. And I think you will find this a simple, if painful, case. This woman is unfit to raise her child. We will prove it.
So, apparently, you know where I was last night and what I was talking about with the, what was it, 2 men? Why don't you just fill me in on the rest of the details?
Antonio, $100 million. I mean, stop me when any of this starts ringing a bell.
Please. That's all any one of us have been talking about since they got back from Puerto Rico.
So you're concerned about your family.
Yeah. You know, Tico and I have been racking our brains. Why would Santi set it up so that Antonio was the only one that had access to that money?
Come up with anything? Well, it's a nice segue. But who were the 2 guys you were talking to?
I hired some people to find the money, okay? It's as simple as that.
You met them at a construction site. Late at night.
It's secluded, it's private, why not?
Yeah. Why not? Check.
This whole Santi investigation thing, well, it's... Antonio and I have been fighting more than we ever have before in our entire relationship. I know, all couples go through hard times, I get it. And I know that we're gonna get through this, but... I'm not angry with Antonio at all. I'm just really frustrated and I'm scared and I really want to help him, but...
He shuts you out. I can only imagine how difficult it must be to be in a relationship with a police officer. They're always at risk. Potentially, they can share their whole life with you. You must often feel left out.
I knew what it was going to be like living with a cop. But this has gone way beyond the job for Antonio. It's like he's keeping these major things from me. Very important things, things that affect our life together.
It must be very unsettling to love someone and feel that they can share their whole self with you. Especially if, as you say, Antonio's become so obsessed. Is that the kind of life you want, Jessica?
I don't know who this El Tiburon is. I don't know who this man is.
But you know something, don't you? The secret that you and Mommy are keeping from me. Please, Angelina, there's no reason to be afraid.
There are many reasons to be afraid, Antonio.
You can trust me. I'll protect you. I swear.
Throughout their marriage, Mrs. Buchanan has displayed symptoms of deep emotional imbalance, mood swings, bouts of extreme jealousy, and paranoia. There is also a history of extramarital affairs dating back to when this couple lived in Texas. The most recent of those affairs was with Todd Manning and resulted in the birth of Asa Buchanan II. Mrs. Buchanan then proceeded to lie about the paternity of her child, letting Mr. Buchanan believe that he was the father. And in fact, in Asa's young life, Kevin Buchanan has been the only source of stability and consistency for the child.
Evangeline.
He is a pillar
Why are you letting him get away with this? You should be objecting. This is just opening statements.
And although he is not the biological father, he is the legal father, and he has grown to love Ace as his own. He fears for the child's safety and well-being if placed in the custody of so unstable a mother. In conclusion, the court will see it has no choice but to place the child, Asa Buchanan II, in the hands of the father who cherishes him and will raise him and keep him safe in a secure and emotionally stable home.
You're shivering. Let me get you some hot tea.
No, it's not that. It's the other day when Antonio was in Puerto Rico, I got this really weird feeling that he was in trouble, and he was.
Are you having that same feeling now?
Even if you find that Santi money, what are you gonna do with it?
Gunshots. Stay down!
Someone was shot.
Get back.
Angelina. He went that way. White guy, tan suit. This is Detective Vega. I need an ambulance in Angel Square right away.
What happened? Angelina, don't die.
This woman took a bullet from me. She pushed me out of the way and took a bullet from me. Why?
Kevin Buchanan's infidelity wounded his wife, Kelly. And yes, she wanted to retaliate. But this one moment of weakness brought a beautiful, innocent boy into Kelly's life. And like any new mother, she fell deeply in love with this lovely little boy, Ace, a child who offered a hope that Kelly could save her marriage. A child that was truly a miracle for Kelly because she had been told she was incapable of bearing children. She bonded with and loved this little boy from the moment she laid eyes on him. And everything she did subsequently was out of her love for this child and out of a hope that she could salvage her marriage. I am confident that when you take into consideration Kelly's motive, a mother's deep and unyielding love, you will not separate this mother from her child, and you will not give her child to the man who broke her heart. The man who, as I will demonstrate, is fighting for custody, not out of love, but out of his desire to punish his wife.
Thank you, Miss Williamson. We'll take a 5-minute recess before Mr. Emerson calls his first witness.
All rise.
This is only the beginning, you know. It's gonna get a lot uglier, I can promise you that. Let's put a stop to it. You know how.
Hey, pay no attention to him, Kelly. Why don't you control your client, or I'm gonna get the judge to do it for you.
Tell me, when can I read the articles you wrote about the Santis?
Actually, I just finished my first piece. But, this new editor for the Banner Sun, he's driving me nuts, double-checking all of my facts.
Well, as long as you're comfortable with it, I mean, I would love to read your draft.
Sure, I guess you can check my facts as well. But my conclusions are non-negotiable.
I wouldn't dream of trying to influence your point of view. Unless, of course, you've painted a flattering picture of my father.
No, I haven't. Manuel Santi was a vicious criminal. He's dead and he's still hurting people.
There I go again, reminding you of Antonio's obsession with the Santis and all the problems it's bringing into your relationship. I apologize.
It's okay.
I can't help but wonder, how much longer can you go on like this?
I'm gonna go to the hospital. Be there when Helena wakes up.
Okay, Mami, I'll get a uniform to take you, all right, officer? Whatever she needs, okay? It'll be all right, Mami. Antonio, this our guy? Easy. Hey, take it easy. Who do you work for, huh? Let him go. Take it easy. Who do you work for? All right. You have no idea. You got nothing, all right? You working for Tiburon? Huh? You got a name? Come on. What did you do with the money?
Why was I the only one with access to it?
Yeah, you keep smiling, you son of a bitch. Take him to the hospital, get him fixed up, then charge him with attempted murder. You got it. Mirandize him on videotape. How'd you get here so fast? I was at the diner, hitting Sonia up about information about the two guys you saw her with. She was right behind me. Where'd she go?
I'm proud of you for standing up for Kelly.
It's the right thing to do.
Evangeline, I thought your opening statement was extremely effective.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't take my eye off the judge, and she looked at you so sympathetically, Kelly.
She seems fair. Well, actually, Judge Hernandez is known for being sympathetic to mothers, so we're very lucky we got her assigned to our case.
So Kevin's ploy of having the date for the hearing moved up certainly backfired.
Actually, we still have a tough battle ahead of us.
Good work, Evangeline.
Yeah. Hey, if you want, I'll testify on Kelly's behalf. I'll tell the court that I seduced her and that she feels very guilty for cheating on Kevin. I'll say whatever you want me to say.
No, you will not. You will say absolutely nothing.
Why can't I help? I'm the father.
I told Evangeline everything. Just shut up.
About Ace? Are you crazy?
Todd.
Yeah. I hope you know what you're doing.
Kelly is doing absolutely the right thing.
Honey, don't pay any attention to him.
Listen, I just need to warn you that Kevin's going to be the first witness called, so it might get rough.
All rise.
Be seated. This hearing is back in session. Mr. Emerson, call your first witness.
I call Kevin Buchanan, Your Honor.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Be seated, Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan, are you aware that your wife is a drug addict?
Objection!
Do you think your life will go back to normal once the Santi investigation is over?
Yeah, it has to. I love Antonio too much for it not to. Chico.
What?
Angelina's been shot.
What?
Yeah, they're taking her to the hospital.
Who did this?
How bad is it?
It's bad.
Here, go, please, go. I can see myself. Go.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Let me know if she shows up. Sonia's not at the hospital.
So where the hell is she?
You think she was involved in the shooting?
No. No way. Not by the reaction on her face. She turned white when she saw Angelina laying there.
Maybe because the wrong person got shot. Listen, I went by your place earlier. I found Sonia, acting like she wasn't going through your stuff.
What?
Yeah. Said she came over to see you. Said you left the door open, it was unlocked.
No way, I locked it myself.
I know. Could have searched her. Had enough for probable cause, but...
We both know it would have been a waste of time charging her with unlawful entry. Look, I'm gonna go after myself and find out the truth.
No. No, you're not. You let me handle this. You're in way too deep, and you're way too at risk. From this moment on, you're on desk duty.